Hello, everyone, and happy Sunday to everyone. This is your second episode of Yardie upon the road. First and foremost, I'd like to say thank you to so many people that have helped me to get to this point. Family and friends, former teammates, wherever you all are throughout the world. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for pushing the subscribe button. Very necessary. And just giving me help in terms of getting this thing off the ground again. This is the second episode. As I stated, I promise to get better. Just getting used to this podcast, the equipment, and all that goes into it. But again, thank you so much for everyone that has shown me love, who has subscribed, and also continuing to help out. Once again, at the end of this video, please do not log off. There will be pictures and videos of my recent travel. What I'll be covering today is my adventures from July 5th through the 11th. I had the pleasure of going back to Spain, this time to Madrid, Spain, with a good friend of mine, Martin. You will see in the video. Again, many who are called through the thread, only he answered. So I want to always give my travel companions their props. Also, going back a little bit, when I went to Egypt, give a shout out to teammate, my Hofstra Dutch teammate, Willie Taft, another young man that, again, many were in the thread. He the only one that showed up when we went to Egypt, and that will be on a future podcast. But I wanted to give those individuals credit because, again, I want to encourage, again, my theme or my mission is to encourage as many black men to go out there and travel as much as possible. The world is yours. Again, this podcast is for everyone, but I want as many of my black brothers, African-American, Caribbean-American, get on them flights and live life, people. Once again, this is my past adventures, July 5th through the 11th. I went to Madrid, Spain, also Pamplona, Spain, also Lisbon, Portugal. It was a whirlwind adventure. I turned 50 May 29th. And I promised myself one of the things I wanted to do was run with the Bulls. Did that. I'm a big Ernest Hemingway fan. And throughout my travels, throughout my life, I've went to places that were near and dear to his heart. One, visited Cuba. Also visited Key West. And one of the things I wanted to do was have the experience of running with the Bulls in Pamplona, Spain, during the festival of Sant Fernet. That goes from July 6th to the 14th, so I was able to accomplish that. Let us get into it. Also, please do not log off before the end of this video. At the end of the video, you will see pictures of the numerous places I visited in Madrid, Spain, in Lisbon, Portugal, and also Pamplona, Spain, videos and pictures that will give you a sense of what to expect when you go. Now, just to give you, again, background, this is my second time that I went to Spain. First time was in 2008, had the wonderful opportunity to go there, the invite of one of my college angels, Chanel Blackman, who at the time was doing her MBA in Barcelona. And with me, let me be clear, people, wherever you are in the world, if we are friends, loved ones, whatever, and you say, hey, you should come visit, remember you said that, because probably I will show up. Again, adventure means nothing to me. Travel means nothing to me. And it means a lot to me, but I'm saying if you give me an invite, it's more often than not, I will show up, because if it's someplace I've never been before, I would love to see it, and I absolutely am enthralled and love the human experience. All right, July 5th through the 11th, Madrid, Spain, Pamplona, and also Lisbon, Portugal. Now, Madrid is different than Barcelona. It is a lot slower, but in terms of historical significance and food, it was very similar. I loved it. Myself and Martin, we averaged easily. And that's what we took Lyft, or we took Uber, main mode of transportation, but we also took the train. But we routinely walked anywhere between 5 to 10 miles each day that we were away. Some of the sites you'll see When you get there, and that I put in at the end of this video, the Plaza de Mayor, absolutely great. Historic, a lot of shops, a lot of places to eat. And again, as a tourist, just be on your guard because you have individuals there that are hustling, trying to send you stuff. But with me and with when we're going there, it's just to take pictures and just take it all in and enjoy ourselves. The Royal Palace of Madrid, visited that. The Temple de Bode, which is absolutely wonderful, set in a park. And it has things that you would find in Egypt. So it was it was strange to see, but it was a beautiful setting to see it in. The Marquero de, and again, I apologize for my bad Spanish. Marquero de San Miguel, went to the market. The Cathedral de Santa Maria, Puerto del Sol, and also we walked the hell out of the main walking street in Madrid, which is the Gran Via. Again, at the end of this video, you will see some of the absolutely amazing sights that there are to see in Madrid. Highly recommended. Again, one of the things is I stay in Airbnbs. I don't do hotels because I feel that gives you a better sense of being with the people and the culture and not just things, again, just to be engrossed in it. So as much as possible when I travel, I always do Airbnb to feel I'm close to the people, the culture, the food, the music, all of the above. Pamplona, Spain, giving you a overview of that adventure. Again, 50th birthday. Main reason I went to Pamplona, again, not only to honor Ernest Hemingway, but again, to run with the bulls in sand for men. Let me say this about that festival. It is absolutely life-changing. It is a wonderful experience, and I encourage anyone to go and take part in it. I will say this, though. Come prepared and be in shape. I knew I was doing this last year when I was 49. I don't know what I was thinking. I really didn't start training in terms of jogging, sprints, all of those things till 3 weeks before I went. Bad idea. Not sitting here and lie to you. When the bulls got close, I found a doorway and I hid till they ran by. Because let me say this, people, no matter how much you scout or you think you're prepared, it is a different animal. We arrived the day before. We arrived during the festival, but we got there day before because I wanted to make sure that we, scouted the area, see what the conditions were, see where we'd have to run, pick out where we had to be in the morning. And again, you got to get up early in the morning and you're going to be with thousands of people. Don't think you're just going to show up. You have to show up very early. So we did all of that the night before. And what I learned quickly walking those streets is this, and speaking to others who ran previously or ran the day before or ran years before. It is not the bulls you have to worry about. It's the people. There are thousands of people trying to run. The streets are narrow. The streets are wet because people have been partying for days. So it's alcohol and other fluids all over. And these are cobblestone streets. So you have got to be prepared for that. And again, the bulls are one thing, and them things are fast. But it's the people you have to dodge that make it's exciting and also dangerous at the same time. So I encourage anyone that wants to do it, please don't be like your dumb boy here. Prepare weeks, not months if not months in advance. Make sure you have the proper clothing on, sneakers, shorts, and just be prepared because it's the bulls and the people. But had an absolutely wonderful time. Great food. The people were absolutely magnificent. No issues whatsoever. Shout out again to my travel partner, Martin, because we had to take a train from Madrid to Pamplona. There is no direct service from Madrid to Pamplona. You have to change trains. So if you're fluent in Spanish, you won't have any problems. Blessing for us that we know enough Spanish from being around enough Puerto Ricans and Dominicans that we were able to survive. But again, we went early and we planned ahead. So I suggest you do the same. Again, absolutely wonderful time. Again, at the end of the video, you will see some of the sights and sounds of these places. Enjoy yourself and be safe out there. part of my trip. The last part was Lisbon, Portugal. We did a day trip. We took on the regional airline from Madrid to Lisbon. Cheap. It is very cheap. Total flight was maybe 45 minutes to an hour. Literally, as soon as you were up, it was time to put the tray tables back down and you were about to land. So that was great. Great. Didn't save the whole bunch of money. I'll say this, and I did not do as much research with Portugal as I did with Spain. Again, I've been to Spain before, Barcelona, and I did my research in terms of Madrid and going to Pamplona. People, Lisbon, Portugal is very hilly. Again, I'm talking San Francisco hilly. They have trams there because, again, you're walking up cobblestone streets, narrow streets. It is hilly unless you're staying on the coast of Lisbon. But if you go into the neighborhoods, be prepared to get your calves a workout. Some of the sites I saw in Portugal were and again, excuse the bad Portuguese, the bad Spanish. Again, it called Yardie on the road, and I call Spanish on the road, and I call Portuguese on the road. Parco de Comercio, the timeout market. I love visiting markets. Again, I didn't get this body from eating salads, so that's why as much as possible. And I love the markets in Europe. And one of the things I do when I travel is I try to get to the markets, because the markets will teach you a lot about the culture and the people that are in that country, what they find important. And also you hear the gossip of the particular location. But Parco de Comercio, the timeout market, again, the trams that are throughout Lisbon, because again, unless you want to keep walking, the tram is the best way to go up to some of these places because they're elevated. And also Pink Street. Now, that is a famous tourist spot in Lisbon, Portugal. It has bars and restaurants, and I ran into something there I've never seen before. Throughout the adventures, I'm a person that loves music. And I was walking past a cafe. I will make sure to put it in at the end. And literally, it was walking by and hip hop grabbed me. It's a bar. At the back of the bar, you will see classic album covers. Run DMC, TLC, Biggie, Pac, Wu-Tang, and so on. And they have a giant screen television with a DJ who's situated up top above the restaurant playing the music for the diners, the eaters, diners, whatever, downstairs. And again, it was such a novel concept to see someone, again, we've all been in a restaurant playing music, but to have a DJ being broadcast upstairs. And then after a set, everything around an hour and 2 hours, we stayed there. A new DJ comes in and plays. And what I loved about the DJ that was there when I was there, he was spinning records. It wasn't it wasn't just doing computers. He was going through records, and I made sure to pick up a couple songs that I didn't even know existed, but had an absolutely wonderful time in Lisbon, Portugal. Absolutely wonderful time in Madrid. Absolutely wonderful time in Pamplona. No issues, no bad attitudes. It was just wonderful. And again, I encourage anyone that wants to visit Spain to do it. I rarely go back to places more than once unless they're magical. Spain is a magical, magical country. The food, everything about it is magical. This was the first time in the times I've been to Europe, because I've been to Paris, I've been to London. Of course, but I've never went to Europe during the summer. And I encourage everyone, if you get a chance, to experience a European summer. It is definitely wonderful. In Madrid, it didn't get dark till almost 10 o'clock each night. So we were walking the towns. We were just enjoying ourselves. And just to be in a place where the people are so inviting and friendly, it was such a relaxing visit. So again, I encourage everyone to get out there, get on the road, see something, learn something, meet some new friend, nab some good food, drink some good liquor, have a good time. But remember, again, push the subscribe button, and at the end of the video, I'm going to see some pictures or some videos of the same things that me see when me over there. Till next time, people, be safe, me love you, and remember, see you up on the road.